Then I'll look at the Passepied, all right, and I'm going to find you another news piece which I'll send to you, scan over to you. So yeah, take this one, we're just going down to bar 12, take this one carefully. You could do it in little phrases. You see the way the phrase mark is on the music. You could learn it like that. Don't forget that this end bar with this ornament does include the D. If you look carefully, the curved line of the phrase actually extends onto the minim D in the next bar, bar 6. So you should finish on the D rather than finish on the C there. So I'm going to take each phrase, starting with the first one, which you'd got absolutely fine. You got a nice staccato on the end of it, which was really good. Okay, now you have to just be reading carefully because sometimes you hit the wrong note. And this fingering here, 4, 2. So work at that. And now the ornament bar. And I've extended it onto the D, okay? Then the other thing with this is the timing. So we've got to fit 4 semiquavers to each crotchet. So the speed of the crotchet will determine the speed of your semiquavers. So if you don't want your semiquavers to be unmanageable or too fast, you need to start slowly. So the best thing is to divide the crotchet into 4 semiquavers. So I would start by counting that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because if you're playing semiquavers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, without expecting to do that, 1, that's a manageable speed. So that means that this is your crotchet beat. So it's very slow. Now you're dividing into 2s for the quavers, 2s, then 4s. Okay, so try and take that on board, okay? The piece does go a lot quicker than that, but you've got to get the rhythm of the ornament correct first, okay? Otherwise it's going to be very difficult to do it. If I set a faster pace, I'm going to keep that beat going with my hand, with the tap. Okay, which is fine, but you've got to know the music to be able to keep up, and you've got to be able to do those semiquavers up to that speed. And when you're learning a piece of music, you know, I wouldn't expect you to do that. So you have got to slow down the crotchet so that the quavers and semiquavers all relate back to that crotchet. Okay, on the second section, I would copy the fingering down, all right, rather than just try and remember it, so because some of it is a bit tricky. And the ornament again is exactly the same. The left hand then from the beginning, a bit more stretching in the left hand. So the fingers don't always match where the notes are, like there. So you've got to be careful. You need to slip the 3 in when you go to the F. And then the 2 and the 1 and the 2 around that middle C. Keep those 2 fingers in the same place, okay? Then you move the 4 to the D, and again you've got to take the 2 on the next line to the G. Okay, so the left hand is a little bit more random. I'll do it once again. So it really is about reading carefully. Another reason not to play too quickly. Making sure all the fingering is in place. There are no other sort of techniques that you can use for practicing this other than maybe mixing it up and maybe doing the last phrase first, then the second phrase, then the first phrase, rather than always playing it from the beginning. That's one way to mix it up a little bit. It's one of those pieces that you just have to sort of plod your way along learning it, which is quite a hard discipline to do. So have a go at that one.